like a holiday romance that ends at the airport. Death in Paradise has kissed goodbye to another detective as Ralph Little quits the show. But far from being heartbroken, the show's 8 million regular viewers are agog to see who they'll be falling in love with next. The departure of the crime serial's leading man, a catastrophe that threatened to kill off the franchise when it happened for the first time, has now become a running joke. Bookies are taking bets on who will be next to play a British detective out of his, or perhaps her, depth on the fictional Caribbean Isle of St. Marie. Current favorites include comedian Romesh Ranganathan, but can he really act? Jason Watkins already in a similar show, Eddie V's McDonald and Dodds. Simon Bird of The Inbetweeners' interesting idea. Jodie Whittaker, but she has already ruined Doctor Who and Martin Clunes born to play the role, surely. But the real question facing all these contenders is why can't Death in Paradise hold on to its cast? Not only has it lost 4 detective inspectors, enough junior officers have been in and out of the police station doors to fill an airliner. The only regular who has been on the show since the beginning, in 2011, is the magnificent Don Warrington, who plays Commissioner Selwyn Patterson. Despite the heinous crime that drives each storyline, the episodes tend to be comfortingly familiar, whoever is playing the lead. Each episode begins with a pre-credits sequence, showing the events leading up to a murder and ends with the detective in question unmasking the killer and tying up the loose ends with lots of lovely Caribbean scenery in between. It's a formula adored by the show's many fans. But its success was threatened early on when the drama's original star, Ben Miller, who played D. Richard Poole, a detective sent out by the Metropolitan Police in London to investigate the murder of a British police officer, quit after 3 years in 2014. The show's creator, novelist Robert Thorogood, was so aghast that Miller later revealed the two of THM were no longer on speaking terms, and perhaps in an act of revenge, rather than allowing Poole to exit gracefully, Thorogood killed off his character murdered with an ice pick in the heart at a university reunion. "I can only imagine he resented me for leaving," the actor said, admitting he felt driven to quit by a combination of problems that made filming unbearable: the heat, the mosquitoes, and, above all, the remoteness of the location.